You already know about the Flannan Isles. 3 lighthouse keepers, 1900, gone. But what if that wasn't the strangest thing to happen in those waters? What if the Flannan Isles were just the moment the North Sea finally let itself be noticed? The North Sea sits between Britain and continental Europe. 200,000 square miles of shallow, cold, brutally unpredictable water. It is one of the most heavily trafficked bodies of water in the world. It has also, over the centuries, accumulated a catalog of strange events that no single explanation fully accounts for. More than 10,000 shipwrecks rest on its floor. That alone is not strange. It is a violent sea, prone to sudden storms, dense fog, and powerful tidal surges. But some of what has happened there does not fit neatly into weather and poor seamanship. In 1953, the passenger ferry Princess Victoria sank in a storm in the North Channel. Devastating, but explicable. What was less explicable was the behavior of compasses in the area in the hours before. Multiple vessels reported erratic readings. Navigators assumed equipment failure. They were not able to agree on why so many instruments failed at once. This is not an isolated incident. Pilots flying over the central North Sea have reported compass anomalies since at least the early 20th century. During the Second World War, multiple aircraft reported disorientation in the corridor between the Orkney Islands and Norway. Some were attributed to magnetic interference from underwater geology. Others remain unexplained on record. And the geology itself has stories to tell. Beneath the North Sea floor lies a region called Doggerland, a vast landmass that connected Britain to mainland Europe more than 8,000 years ago. It was lush and inhabited. Then the sea rose, and a catastrophic underwater landslide known as the Storegga Slide sent tsunamis crashing across the coastlines, swallowing what was there. Doggerland is still down there, and parts of it still affect the magnetic field of the water above it. Norse sailors knew the sea better than anyone, and they feared it. Their Norse mythology gave the North Sea a specific class of entity, the Draug, the sea dead, the undead spirits of drowned sailors who returned to pull the living down with them. The Draug didn't haunt land, it haunted the space between vessel and water, it waiting in the dark just beneath the surface. Skeptics say the Draug legend was a way to process grief and the constant reality of maritime death. But the Norse were precise people. They named things carefully. The Draug was not a monster. It was something that had once been human and was not anymore. Something that remembered what living felt like and resented the loss. Sailors along the Scottish coast spoke of a different phenomenon, a low sound, almost below hearing, that came before disaster. Modern science has a partial answer: infrasound, generated by crashing waves and shifting tectonic plates. The human brain cannot fully process it. Instead, it registers as dread, as a feeling that something is wrong without being able to say what. The sea speaks before it takes you. Sailors knew this for centuries. Scientists now know why. Neither explanation makes it less frightening. The Flannan Isles keepers were never found. No wreckage, no bodies. The light was still burning. To the east, in that same corridor of water, ships have vanished, compasses have failed, pilots have become lost in clear skies. A drowned civilization lies beneath the floor. The rock below produces magnetic anomalies that are still being mapped. Science explains much of it,